Hello friends, myself Sagar Barate. Currently I am in August batch. Today's date is 15 December and my video topic is data binding in Angular. So let us further discuss about first of all data binding. Data binding is the core concept of Angular 8. It is used to define the communication between component and layer. It is a technique to link our data to your Hue layer. In simple word, you can say the data binding is the communication between TypeScript code of your component to your template which your user see. Your TypeScript code is the component and your templates which user is see or show it. It make too easy to define the interactive between application communication without worrying about the pushing and pulling data. So data in data binding can be either one way data binding and two way data binding. So let us further discuss about one way data binding. One way data binding is the simple way to communicate where HTML page is the template is changed when to make the change in your TypeScript code. Then in one way data binding, the value of the model is used to in the HTML view page, but we can't update model from the view. So Angular interpolation, string interpolation, property binding and event binding are the example of one-way data binding. So let us discuss about two-way data binding. In two-way data binding, automatically synchronization of your data is happen between model and view. There are changes reflected in our both component whenever you can change in model, it will be reflected to view and you can make change in your view, so it also reflected in model. Then these happen immediately and automatically assure that HTML template and TypeScript code are uploaded all times. So and in Angular provide our four types data binding. They are different way on the way of the data binding. So first will be string interpolation, second will be data property binding, third will be event binding, and fourth will be two-way binding. So they discussed about first string interpolation. So in string interpolation is the one-way data binding technique with the use of output the data from the TypeScript code to the HTML template view. Its user the template expression expands the doubly curly braces to the display the data from the component to the view. So next will be data property binding. Property binding is the also one-way binding technique. In properly binding the blind a property of the DOM element a field with the defined property in our component TypeScript code. So further next will be event binding. So in event binding in Angular 8, event binding is the use to handle the event raised from the DOM like button click or mouse move it etc. When the DOM event happen, for example click, change, key up, key down, mouse over, it's a call of the specified method to component. In the following example, the cook beacon method from the component it's called when the button was clicked. Last will be two-way binding. So we have seen the two-way binding data building any change in templates view where not be reflected to component TypeScript code. Then to resolve this problem, Angular provide the two-way data binding. The two-way data binding has the features to update from the component to view and vice versa. So thank you guys.